Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be doing some fall makeup, but I also want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. A subject that's pretty important to me, manifestation. I've kind of gone down a rabbit hole. I'm going in with my Natasha Denona foundation. I've been giving it another shot lately. But this all started when my iPad broke. Well, started before then. Yeah, I've been really going down a rabbit hole with this. As you can tell, a few videos back, I was talking about how I've been really down lately, right? And I just got in a really dark place. I was feeling really down at work, really down about my finances, and just feeling like I just couldn't get myself out. I felt like there was no hope in sight for me. I'll share a little bit about this. It's embarrassing, but I got a notice on my door. I bounced my apartment, I bounced a rent check. And granted, I make good money. I'm a nurse, right? But I'm in so much debt from my student loans from 14 years ago, right? I'm still paying them off. And I live in California. Things got out of control and I bounced a rent check. And I came home to a notice on my door about it. And the only thing missing was, this is embarrassing. I'm admitting all this to you guys, but I'm going somewhere with this. The only thing missing was the pirate sword sticking out of the notice, right? And it scared me. It really scared me. This foundation is really growing on me. This is the Natasha Denona new foundation. I'm in the shade N3. We're just going to do some makeup and talk, you guys. So yeah, it really scared me, and that's not the first time I've been scared with finances. I've been living paycheck to paycheck, paycheck behind. If anybody can relate, I'm sure there's people out there who can relate. And I got to this point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I am done living in fear for my finances. It's not like I don't work my ass off, you know? I work over 40, sometimes more than 40 hours a week, working hard as a nurse. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. And then my iPad broke. Well, my cats killed it, I should say. I'm going to go in next with my Natasha Denona concealer. Just might as well match like with like. So my iPad broke. And I went to the store. Of course, they tell me they can't fix it. You know, Apple. And instead of getting upset about it, I'm like, you know what? Two things are going to happen here. One, I have all these books I've been meaning to read. And two, I've got this YouTube channel now. I got to invest in something better. I got to make my channel better. I got to get a camera. I got to improve the quality of these videos. You guys, I'm not clueless. But I've been doing so much reading. And one of the books I read really shifted my perspective about a lot of things. It's, you're going to laugh. It sounds so corny, but it's a good read. I read the first one. So it's called You Are a Badass at Making Money. It's her sequel by Jen Sincero. Her first one is You Are a Badass. Good book. I read it before I ever moved out to California. My godmother, God bless her soul, she's since passed away. She gave it to me before I moved to California. Very motivational book, very easy read. She's very relatable, Jen Sincero. But it's all about manifesting and changing your subconscious. And I realized as I was reading it, I'm like, you know what? I am drawing all these crappy things to me. I am keeping myself broke. That's what we do. The universe wants you to be abundant. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to be wealthy. We keep ourselves broke. We keep ourselves in these states of misery with our attitude. I mean, I was just carrying that around with me everywhere I went. I wasn't grateful for my life, which I have so many things I should be grateful for. I wasn't grateful for my job, which I should be grateful for. I'm so grateful I don't work in the ER anymore. I wasn't grateful for so many things I should be grateful for. Okay, I'm going in next with my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. I gotta get another one of these. Just gonna put a little on the lid there. So it kind of dawned on me. I finished that book real quick. Real easy read. Highly recommend it. I'm like, I'm letting my subconscious fears run the show. And my reality is it's dictating my reality. And then after I read that book, I started reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and that's taken it to a whole nother level. I'm really enjoying that book. I mean, you guys, I've manifested a check in the mail since I started this whole change in my mindset. I'm performing better at work. I'm changed like attitude of gratitude. I'm like enjoying my life more. I've realized you can't let fear dictate your life. You can't let obstacles, life is going to bring you obstacles, right? That's what life is all about. Coal becomes diamonds under pressure. You know, obstacles, challenges, they refine us. That's what they're there for. Life isn't perfect. But if you really are hungry for success and you really have the desire for something and you really want something and you have faith that it's going to happen and you go for it, it's going to happen in due time. Maybe quickly, maybe not quickly. But if you put it out there, the vibrations, the ether, it'll bring it back to you. I don't know. I've just been feeling like a shift happening. I'm going in with the bronzer from my old... So I got the new Hourglass Deer palette, right? I don't know how I'm feeling about this bronzer in it. It's a pre-existing shade. The marbling in it, I don't know. I'm going to try the bronzer in it. I just don't feel like it shows up on me. See, I don't feel like I see that. So I'm going to go in with the bronzer from my Dragon palette. It's from the previous season. I'm going to go in with that. Actually, get some excess off. Hourglasses. We all know Hourglass is buildable, but we also know they get heat sometimes for their bronzers. Well, no. What I mean by that is their holiday palettes, their deeper palettes sometimes they don't go dark enough with their bronzers on their deeper palettes. I think I'm digressing a little bit. I think I'm going to get this Swan palette. But, so I've had a huge change in my mindset, and I'm finding things are changing around me. I was joking with my dad about, so I used to be so afraid to check my mail, right? Because every time I would, it'd be like something horrific, like bills, something for my student loans, because I'm in like this debt relief program and I'm not paying. I'm going into way too much detail, but it would be my student loans yelling at me via the mail. It would be something scary. I was always scared to check the mail. But I was talking with my dad, and I told him, I'm like, yep, I'm going to start expecting checks in the mail. I kid you not. That same day, I go to check the mail. There was a check in the mail. Granted, it was only $28, but hey, I'll take it. Check in the mail from my apartment complex. For what? I don't know. I somehow overpaid them. I don't know how that even happens, but just, you put it out there and you'll get it. I'm going in with the shade from the Hourglass Deer palette, the shade Radiant Peach. It's probably not going to go with my eye look at all, but it's all right. We're playing around with new makeup today while we talk. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you guys because this is the season. I was just telling my best friend, this is the season of unbridled joy. And the universe wants you to be happy, abundant. There's plenty of it to go around. Don't let people think that you have to work and slave all day long to be abundant. You don't. That is a crock of shit. You don't. If you put your mind to something, you can make money doing something that brings you joy. You can. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. I'm putting on blush in the weirdest way right now. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. You can. I sound like that corny parent that's like, you can do anything you put your mind to, but you really can. And I'm realizing how powerful our thoughts are, how powerful our words are, how powerful our intentions are, and how powerful our imaginations are. And when you put all of that together and have faith behind it, and tenacity, and don't stop, if you do it for a consistent period of time, you're unstoppable. You can do anything you put your mind to. So if you have something you have a passion for, and you want to make money doing it, what's stopping you? Don't let anything stop you. They're just excuses. Just do it. Nike. That was the highlighter from the Hourglass palette. It's pretty. I think I like the highlighter from the old Dragon palette a little. I think it shows up a little better. Okay, for eyes, I'm gonna do another look from the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. Yeah, I can't wait to see where this new mindset takes me. I'm feeling really inspired. And believe in whatever you want, but if it's nature, it's the ether, it's vibrations, that's just how nature works. It's the law of attraction is real, you guys. Like, whether you want to think so or not, you put out bad vibes, that's what's going to come back to you. I've been living proof of it my whole life. I was stuck in I just went in with mellow. I've been proof of that. I was stuck in like this rut for so long, like even before like this. I mean, this little phase I just went through financially, I know it's going to get better. I know that. I feel like it's going to get better. I know it's going to get better. I'm speaking it into existence. But before this, I mean, I was working nights in an ER during COVID, drinking like so much wine just to cope, and just miserable, coming home, and it's the pandemic, and there's nothing to do except makeup. Makeup was my happy place back then. It still is. But I was miserable, and I didn't know how to even get out of that existence. And I would just perpetuate more misery. And I didn't know how to even escape it. All it takes is just latching on to something a little better. I know how I got better. I got sober. That's how I got better. Just shift. You just have to shift to... Oh, this is a whole nother topic, but I was thinking on this channel of talking about like metaphysical things, but I really feel like I like jumped to another like parallel like reality almost. Like, I think about what would happen if I didn't change my life back then. I mean, I was going home and drinking like 3 bottles of wine and myself. I didn't know how to get help. I didn't even know I needed help. I was so miserable. And my finances, you think they were bad now? They were bad then. So things have gotten better, but I took a risk, got sober. But, you know, ups and downs. I don't know where I'm going with that. But you just gotta take risks in life. This is a pretty transition shade. I'm gonna go a little under the lid with that. Life has its ups and downs. So what's funny, I think where I'm going with this is, if you if you take a risk, right? A positive risk. For me, that was giving up alcohol. What happened was, it opened a door to like a new world for me. I ended up expanding my universe to like, I got a better job. Like it expanded my mind, and I realized that I couldn't work in the ER anymore and stay sober. I wasn't drinking before work, but I realized I can't not drink after work to cope. Like it pushed me to a better place. So where I'm going with this is, you have to, like, if you want something better, you gotta take those risks. And I mean, just starting this channel felt risky. I don't even know what possessed me that day to turn my camera on. Boredom? I don't know. But I'm glad I did it. It's been so fun for me. I'm gonna go in with this color ripe here, and I'm going to just deepen up the crease a little bit. Just doing a little fall look for you guys while we chat. Comment below what's a scary dream you guys have but have stopped yourselves from doing that you'd like to do. Yeah, this YouTube channel has brought me so much joy, and and especially watching it grow. It's still so small, but just watching it grow in this short amount of time I've had it has been, I can't even tell you, like, it's brought me so much joy. And like I said, this is the season, this is the time of unbridled joy. My friend said that, and I loved that. Just deepening up the crease. And if you can make money doing something that brings you joy, that's the goal, you guys. I'm going to go under the lid with this. That's what it's all about. Anything's possible. Isn't it Audrey Hepburn who says impossible? The word itself says I'm possible. So yeah, desire plus faith is the recipe for manifestation. You can't give up. You can't stop 5 minutes before the miracle happens. My current thing I want to manifest is a new camera so I can improve these videos. I wish I had a 2-bedroom so I can have like an actual room to film in. That'll be next. I also have to get a laptop. One thing at a time. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, I think, Fervor. Deepen up. I think that's the, oh shoot, no. I'm going to go in with Soft Spot. I'm going to go in with Soft Spot over here to deepen up the outer edge. I think I figured out a good placement for my palettes so you guys can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I feel like that world I was living in, where I'm sure everybody feels like COVID times felt like another reality. Like, I feel like we jumped timelines. Like, can you believe we all lived through that? Oh my God. That was just wild. I used to see so much death and dying, and then to go from that and can't even do anything outside of work. All there was to do was just drink. So glad we survived that. What a terrible time. So glad we got through that. Not that this video is supposed to be about that, but I'm just saying I had to take it felt like a risk to me because I made it so all that I had for joy in my life was drinking. And I had to give up the one thing that I thought was bringing me joy to find joy. I have so much joy in my life now, sober. I have a wealth of friends. I do service work. I have a job that I absolutely love. See, and this is what I'm saying. Part of it too, you have to have an attitude of gratitude. Because if you're not grateful for what you have and you're expecting to get more, it doesn't fit into the equation of manifestation. Manifestation requires gratitude. Okay. I think this is looking good so far. We're going to put a little bit of that darker color under Just building it up. And then I think we're going to use one of the, well, I know we're going to use one of these shimmer shades. This is a pretty palette for the fall. Just casually putting on makeup at 8:30 at night for you guys, but I just wanted to, I was just feeling inspired, wanted to get on here and talk to myself. All right, so we're gonna go in with Elm for the inner corner. Okay. We're gonna be cool to like talk about something I'm passionate about while I'm doing some makeup. I've been really on one about this. Okay. All right, now I'm thinking for the lid, I'm going to go in with this Homey shade here. This is a really pretty shimmery shade. Okay, that's pretty. It looks a lot darker in the pan than it does on the lid. The lid, it's pretty, comes off pretty light, but it's still, her sparkles are gorgeous. I know with the Pat McGrath battle we had, Pat obviously won with her Astral Blitz shades, but Natasha Denona can still throw down with this sparkly shade, a shimmery shade, I should say. And it's gorgeous. This is such a pretty fall look. I think I'm gonna go in with a different blush color, you guys. I don't think that peach, I don't know if that peach color is really, I don't know if I'm feeling it from that Hourglass palette with this look. I love the peach color. I'm going to go in with She's Seductive. I feel like this will match the look a little better. Not that I'm going anywhere. Yeah, see, that goes better with this look. Yeah, that's a little better. Yep. And then I'm going to go in with, that gold highlighter from, I'm going to go in with this champagne-y gold highlighter from the old Hourglass palette. I can't believe we're calling it old now because the new one's out. Yeah. Down the nose. Okay. Yes, so my new thing is I refuse to be in financial fear. I refuse. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to stay strong because what you put out is what you get back. I just took some color off my Rephr 16, my transition brush, and I'm just marrying these colors together. Okay. I refuse. I'm going to put out good vibes. And because I'm going to send good, strong vibe to the ether. I deserve wealth. I will receive wealth. That's what I'm putting out. All right, I'm going to put a little do my brows real quick. We're flying through this. All right. I've been listening to, because I'm reading that book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Highly, highly recommend it. I've been listening to talks by him. I don't know if it's by him or if it's like AI generated. You know how things are on YouTube. But it's really motivational. All because my iPad broke. See? I'm not going to let things discourage me anymore. I used to let everything just disrupt my peace. All right, I'm gonna do my lashes off camera, and then I'll be back. We'll do lips, and we'll be pretty much almost done. Jump scare. I'm back with my lashes on, and this is how the eyes are looking. Thanks to beautiful Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. Great one for the fall. I'm gonna go in with good old Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut. That is a mouthful. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk for a minute. You're welcome. While I line my lips. It's hard to do from far away. That one's so good. That's what I choose to use for my my warmer look. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury in Yes Honey. Yes, honey. That's so satisfying. Yeah, so I am looking forward to manifesting more of you guys subscribing below. If you like this style video, let me know. If you didn't, and sorry. I just wanted to get on here and talk about what's been on my mind lately. I've just been feeling really inspired, and I hope you liked it. And if not, then sorry. But yeah, I hope you like makeup. If you like makeup, if you like makeup reviews, if you like makeup tutorials, then subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.